Hey guys, it's Dave Gerbic over here at SlideWinder Studios in San Francisco, and I want to talk to you just briefly about what we've discovered about using the slide guitar ring, the SlideWinder Ring, for teaching children how to play the guitar. We've been experimenting with this in my guitar program at my school for a couple of years now, and without fail we find that this is the way to introduce children to guitar playing. Why? Because the very first day they have success with playing music, with playing something. Traditionally, learning guitar in the traditional way, children have to learn guitar chords and standard tuning. They've got to build up their finger strength. Their fingertips are hurting for a while until they get used to it. It's a lot of work just getting to the point where they can play 3 chords and play a song. With slide guitar, we've got our guitar here in an open tuning, which means that it's already tuned to a chord. So right away, they're hearing a nice chord. And if I go up to the 5th and 7th fret, for example, I've got 2 chords that work with that open chord, the 4 chord and the 5 chord. But even then, they're still kind of pressing down with their finger. The slide. With the slide, they just rest this magnetic slide on the string. And it does all the work for them. Okay, so what we have here is a way to introduce children to playing guitar in a way that makes them feel like they're making music right away. They're not getting discouraged with painful fingers and, learning these complex chord shapes before they can even make any music at all. With this approach to teaching music, they're literally able to play a song the very first day with very little effort. And it motivates them, it inspires them, and it makes them want to stay with it. In past years, I've found that there's always a few kids that kind of drop off because of the effort they find with learning the guitar. When we've started to introduce the slide guitar into my music program at my school, the kids take to it right away. They want to play slide. Mr. Gerbic, can we play slide today? And it gets them doing something right away that makes them feel successful, which basically ensures that they're going to stay with it and learn more. So we teach them the open tuning. We show them a couple of chords, and they can start playing and singing along with their guitar playing right away. A little bit later on, we can progress to the standard tuning, and they can start learning some chords in standard tuning if they want to go in that direction. And they're not getting discouraged because they've already got this other aspect where they're already making music. Also, when you're in open tuning, we start to teach the kids about, well, what makes that chord, right? Well, you got the 1 note, the 3 note, 5 note, which basically makes your major chord. So they're learning about intervals, they're learning about triadic structures, they're not getting frustrated, they're learning about the building blocks of music, they're learning strumming techniques. All of that can happen in open tuning. They're using the slide to negotiate those chords painlessly, and they're playing music. As I said, from there it's a pretty simple matter to introduce standard tunings, get them learning some standard guitar chords, and it is just a superior way to teach guitar to kids. And so, if you're a teacher, I encourage you to adopt the SlideWinder Ring as a method for teaching guitar to your students. If you're an investor, I encourage you to contact SlideWinder and see how you can donate a set of guitar rings to a public school so that other students, other children out there can start learning music and start learning guitar. All right? Thanks for your time.